Thank you for your support.
Oh, somebody's feisty.
Room code is EBEN. Not long ago, on a night most peculiar, there was a gathering of the world's most brilliant detectives, who, as it happens, were also the world's most devious murderers. They had devised a unique competition where they earned points for solving crimes and points for committing them. Each detective was equipped with 2 murder weapons. Look at the prompt on your device to see the first one you'll draw. But take heed, as a murderer you also have a calling card, a letter from your own name that you must include in your drawings. Do your best to hide the letter as part of the image, like so. If your calling card is too obvious, your fellow detectives may spot it and trace the weapon back to you. Draw 2 weapons and hide your calling card now. By the way, if you've played before, you can turn off tutorials in the settings menu. I promise not to take it personally.
Oh.
That's half your time. I hope you used it wisely. To assist in their plans, each detective had a secret accomplice disguised as a party guest. Use your device to give your guest a name. Any clever moniker will do, but don't leave any clues to your own identity.
Indeed.
Perfect.
Perfect, and not a moment too soon.
Everyone, your attention please. Please welcome our honorees for the evening, the world's greatest detectives.
Such enthusiasm. Almost a shame you're going to spoil his party.
I'm your host, Lord Tippett. Thank you for dressing extra fancy. Oh, you brought gifts. You can set them down anywhere.
Looks like one of your drawings is out in the open just as well. These gifts represent every type of weapon you'll see this evening, and no detective draws the same weapon twice.
Oh, and we mustn't forget to welcome your esteemed guests. Wonderful. Now, let's just... What in blazes? I could have sworn I paid that bill. At least with you all around, we can be sure there won't be any foul play.
Oh, I wouldn't be so sure. Time for the fun part. Choose a guest to murder on your device. Then guess which detective brought them to the ball. Use your knowledge of what your fellow detectives may have written, or simply take a stab in the dark. If you're the first to figure out who brought a guest, your murder is successful, but your weapon will be left behind as evidence. And hurry, the darkness won't last forever.
Pardon me. Oh, Lord coming through. Excuse me. Make way, people. Thank you, Bennington. Good heavens! 4 of our guests have been murdered.
Each successful murder earns a point for the murderer. And the longer you get away with it, the more you can earn.
Well, at least we have the world's greatest detectives here to solve these crimes. To the crime board! Aha! We've found the murder weapons. Let's start by looking at just 2 of these instruments of death. Thanks to science, we can tell how many awful attempts were made on each guest's life.
And if you brought one of these guests, each of those attempts earns you points.
This is strange. If I didn't know better, I'd say these weapons are the same as some of the gifts you all brought.
What a coincidence.
Unfortunately, we really only have time to solve one of these cases.
That means the other murderer will get away, for now.
Examine the evidence and talk through your theories. Choose the case you have the best chance of solving.
My word.
My.
We're waiting.
Boo.
Oh,
Yes.
Move your feet. Exactly the case I would have chosen. You there. Now I'm choosing you at random to use my lucky magnifying glass. Use your device to move it over the evidence for a closer look. Now, everyone hurry and vote for who murdered this guest. Aha!
Oh, yes. Oh.
Whoever has the most votes when time runs out will be convicted.
I see. On with it.
Hurry! You suspect one of your fellow detectives was the murderer? Fess up, detective. Are you innocent or guilty of this crime? How dare you ruin my party? You'll just have to stay for the rest of it, so we can show you how to be a polite guest. Great work solving that case. I'm keeping track of who votes for the guilty party and awarding each of you points when you're right, even when the rest of the group gets it wrong. There's one pair of murders left to examine. I wish there was something I could do for those of you who brought these guests.
I'm sure there's something I can do.
All right, activate your brains.
And if you're a murderer, deflect suspicion onto the other case. Your life depends on it, or at least your sterling reputation.
Let's see.
Let's
Don't waste
continue.
my time.
As the host of this party, I'm empowered to break ties. I can also marry people if anyone's interested. Here you are. Can I be honest? I trust you the most. I wish I had any idea who the murderer is.
Well, we can eliminate one suspect. Their drawing for this weapon is right in front of us.
There. Come now. Here.
Oh my.
Interesting. Yes, yes.
What dawdle?
Well, what do you have to say for yourself? Fiend! I suppose I should find some rope or something to restrain you. But your outfit is quite nice, so I wouldn't want to bunch it. As for the murders we didn't get to, I promise we'll get to it later. Now, how about we...
We need some more weapons to keep this party going. Draw 2 more weapons using the prompts on your device. You'll be hiding the same letter, but it may look a bit different than before.
Fine.
First rate.
If you're still on your first weapon, it's about time to move on to your second. Now enter a name for your new accomplice. Remember, an accomplice that no one tries to murder doesn't do you any good. Give them a name that really pops.
There you are.
True artistry.
Did I hear the door? I think we have some newcomers. Please join me in welcoming our new guests. Fashionably late, but at least they're alive. Not again!
Pick one of our remaining guests and guess who brought them. If you're right, the dark deed will be done.
Remain calm, Tippet. Put yourself in your happy place. Ah, my money spa. We need light! Quickly, Millington, set the curtains on fire. I just need a moment to catch my cheese and rice! More murders? Unless, is it a prank? Hello? No, definitely dead. Whoever did this is uninvited from my future wedding.
Perhaps.
Aha! My.
Yes, yes.
Shake a leg.
On with
As
it.
the only lord around, I suppose I'll break the tie. This was one of my guests. I thought tonight we might finally get to know each other. I don't trust myself with the magnifying glass right now. How about you? Ready, set, the accuse.
Interesting.
Let's see. Boo. Hello.
Yes.
By the way, you can use the hurry up button to speed up the timer if your fellow detectives are dragging their feet. Out with it!
Mudrakers.
Oh, whoopsie-doo. Still, if any of you did vote for the actual guilty party, I'll see to it you're rewarded with points at the end of the night. Just because I'm rich, it doesn't mean I'm callous, but if the rest of you could try not to die on the settee... Now, whatever you are... Oh my...
No hesitation now.
Don't lose your heads. Now to take a sip of this brandy as I glance at the dance floor and... Oh, me gosh! Fine, maybe I'll go to your party, murder your guests, and see how you bloody like it. both are giving me rather bad vibes.
Aha!
Aha! Come now.
Move your feet.
Let's continue.
Ooh.
I'm on the edge of my seat. Well, actually, the edge of my rattan sofa.
Well then.
Fascinating.
Oh, yes.
My, my.
On with it.
We're
Oh,
waiting.
darling. The suspense is killing me.
The system works.
You're not a criminal? Then why do you have such a roguish charm? Now let's get back to midnight. We've still got a ton of unsolved murders, and I am not going back to prison. Look, just take a guess at all of the remaining cases. I'll give you points if you're right, even if the group votes the other way.
And I'll give murderers extra points for every detective they fool into voting for someone else.
Time is running out. Please, hurry.
There. Come now.
Perhaps.
Aha!
Yes, yes.
Yoo-hoo.
Don't waste my time.
I did it!
That one was gruesome.
My word. Yes,
Oh.
yes.
Let's see.
Interesting.
Hurry.
Yoo-hoo.
On with it.
Expertly done.
Uh-oh. Yoo-hoo.
Fascinating.
My, my.
Let's continue.
Donald. So sue me.
Wonderful execution.
There. Yes, yes.
Aha! Shake a leg.
Yoo-hoo.
Yes, yes.
Charming.
Aha. Come now.
Let's see. Don't waste my time.
I see. On with it.
Yes, yes, very murdery.
Well then. Yes, yes.
Boo. Aha! Move your feet.
Perhaps. Yes, yes.
Excellent work, detectives. Some of you were way off. As promised, I've been keeping track of who the best detective is. Let's see who gets the prize.
But there's also the matter of who the best murderer is. And what about the most popular accomplices? And our overall winner is...
Congratulations! The night is over for you. Poor old Bennington, on the other hand, will be burying bodies until sunrise. Now go!
What am I seeing?
The room code is QZCV.
Already logged in? Great. Drag your name into your paper and then pick your avatar. You think I'm just supposed to know who you are?
Oh.
I read everybody's mail. I have to stay late tonight because I'm plugged into the wall. I wasn't always like this. I got cursed by a witch. My life is mostly the same.
Welcome, potential hires. My first rule of management, make sure employees feel prepared. So prepare yourself for some questions happening right now. Let's go. I'm gonna send some icebreaker questions to I see you've got someplace to be.
You're halfway through the timer.
Okay, I'll just file these. Now that I've put you all at ease, I'm sending my first round of hard-hitting interview questions to your device. But instead of typing your responses, you'll be using words from your fellow interviewees to answer the questions. Not bad, right? Okay then, let's dive in.
You should be halfway done now, okay?
Okay, let's see 'em. What would you say is your core competency? These are both pretty great, but I like one of them better. I just need you guys to remind me which one. Vote on your devices now. How would your colleagues describe you? Cool. Using words from 3 different people is worth a bonus. Do you have any resolutions for the new year? What's your professional backup plan? That took a lot of teamwork. Let's see who teamworked the best. Good effort, everyone. Let's regroup with some more icebreakers. Okay, back to business. Answer the prompts with whatever comes to mind. Open up that word hose and let her rip. Stevens, has someone been microwaving fish in the break room? No? Well, why not?
is up. Time's almost up.
This counts as your orientation, by the way. Round 2 of questioning. This time, I want to know how you would handle some tough workplace scenarios. Remember, you can use any word you see on your device in your answer. Try grabbing a word from the question itself. If you really fall in love, skip this. Got it.
You are about halfway through the timer. Hey, you're almost out of time.
Hey, let me out!
Don't let me down. It's 10 a.m. and we're out of coffee. What do you do? Choose your favorite now. This round, good answers net you even more points. Frank stole your good chair that spins. Again. How do you respond? Hey, you grab words from the question. You can use just about any text you see on your device. We both know what happened. Care to explain yourself? Your best office buddy is eating lunch with the new hire instead of you. How do you react? You all did equally well. Just kidding. Let's look at the scores. You know what would go down smooth right now? One more icebreaker. Don't overthink it. Just put down whatever enters your mind. Unless you were thinking about everything you've ever said and trying not to be paralyzed with regret.
Halfway through the timer. Hey, you're almost out of time.
Heyo.
Not what I would have written, but hey, I already have a job. Okay, it's the final round, and it appears we're missing something. Your resumes. Probably my fault. I tried to print them out, but Greg was printing his screenplay. But you know what? I don't need resumes. Just finish the personal statement that's already started on your device. Hey, don't let me slow you down.
You should be halfway done now, okay?
Here we go. Go ahead and vote already. In the final round, impressing your peers nets you an even bigger bonus. This interview over. You're all fine candidates. Except maybe you. Anyway, only one of you's getting hired. The job goes to... Congratulations! You're our new Executive VP of Net New Acquisitioneering. Welcome to the team! Oh, and Allard, you're fired.
Oh, come on.